Hey, yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Versus here on Two Player Co-op. As always, I'm your host here, Kevin, along with my brother from my mother, Sean.
How we doing?
We've been better, but now it's video game time. Sean, we've been going through Season 2 of Versus here on Two Player Co-op, and in Season 2, we have been focusing on sequels. What games are we playing today, Sean?
We're going to do a little Earthworm Jim versus Earthworm Jim 2.
Now, we both played the absolute hell out of Earthworm Jim 1.
Yes, we did.
We played Earthworm Jim 2, but I don't remember it ever sticking with us.
I don't remember.
Earthworm Jim 1 did.
All I remember about Earthworm Jim 2 are the different, like, super weapons you could get. Like the Barn Buster or whatever. I remember that one where he's just and the whole screen blows up. That's all I remember about that game.
That's right. That's right.
But I'm looking forward to playing it because I don't remember anything about it.
Me too. These are two really good games. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And now that we got all that out of the way, let's get to the games. All right, there's Earthworm Jim flexing on them haters. Yo! I do remember this was quote unquote like this was crazy at the time. Fire. Ooh, unused. Whip and jump, yeah. No, we're good on normal. I love how the SNES controller did not look like the SNES controller. That looked like a Genesis 6-button controller, but with SNES colors and 4 buttons on the face. That was very strange. New Junk City.
So, probably goes without saying, but this is a game obviously we played quite a bit on the Genesis, and not a whole lot on the Super Nintendo. Although the funny thing is,
stupid.
What I've noticed, while the sound is, for all intents and purposes, better.
Pay attention to that cow, though. That'll make sense in the end.
It's better on the Super Nintendo.
Wow.
I kind of prefer the Genesis. Like, it just sounds so Super Nintendo-y, like overly like MIDI and like I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're used to the Genesis version, but to me, I prefer the Genesis sound. Not in all games, but in this one.
Well, that was dumb. The animation in this is pretty darn beautiful, I must say. We almost could have done a versus episode on Earthworm Jim versus Earthworm Jim, SNES and Genesis, because I feel like EWJ here, our dude. Ah! Wow. That's where Luke Wilson got it from. Owen, not Luke. That's funny. I don't know how to get up there. Yeah, okay. I feel like the character models or something are different in the Super Nintendo version. These games, I do remember that they didn't control very well at all. I'm already very frustrated.
I noticed that when I was playing a little earlier. It seems a little more floaty or something than I remembered. Unless, again, maybe that's Super Nintendo compared to Genesis or something. But yeah, I got a little bit of that too.
Got a little bit of the floaty floats. Hey, I actually got that. I will say the voices definitely sound better on Super Nintendo than they did on Genesis. But yeah, we played this game like madmen. Ow. I do remember thinking at the time that it was weird that you don't get unlimited ammo. Like, imagine if you played Contra with limited ammo. Like, wow. Yippee. Ow!
So, for what it's worth, even though it's not that important, anybody that's not familiar with Earthworm Jim, A, how dare you? B,
how dare you?
So what's going on?
Kelly Kapoor.
You're really controlling a suit. Earthworm Jim himself, like the Earthworm, is just kind of along for the ride. I don't even remember the whole story, but it's like a suit, and Earthworm Jim somehow just finds himself in it, and he's just like he's just kind of there.
Does he control it with his thoughts? Do we know?
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. Or is he just kind of...
Or is he just chilling?
I don't know, actually.
Ah! Ow! And of course those little atoms, whatever, neutron, whatever those things are, they're your life. Now I got enough.
Oh boy!
Shout out to checkpoints though. Checkpoints are good. Ooh, yes. Moose head. Okay. Can I not hook him? Oh yeah, it's sparkling. Hold on. Wait for it. Yep. Okay. Got a little Castlevania in our Earthworm. Where's the dog? I know he's coming.
Where my dog's at?
Ow! Come to Papa. This is exactly as I remember it so far. I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing right there. Yippee! Okay.
That dog is very angry.
He's got some opinions on the thing. Is this a trash can? Ow! Oh, you can tell those sound effects are very Super Nintendo. The explosion.
Yeah. You're gonna die!
Ow!
Alright.
Again,
oh, good.
We never claimed to be great at video games. You know what I mean about those sound effects, though?
Oh, yeah. That didn't hit me. Oh, that hit me.
There's some weird hitboxes in this, I'm not gonna lie.
God, and like I want him to stop shooting so I can jump, and then he keeps shooting for about a half a second.
That's what I'm saying. The controls are not... They're not good.
Stop!
And I do remember that in the original as well.
Golly! I don't remember that at all.
Oh, all right. I forgot he was right there.
You gotta stop shooting
Before he...
like a full second before you really want him to stop.
Yeah, and this is not... I can't shoot the anvil! Anvil? Did you like how I enunciated that?
You stopped the anvil with your
I
bullets
thought I
before.
did. Stupid anvil.
What?
It's all about the angle, baby.
I thought that was gonna miss me.
No!
It's like a Mortal Kombat uppercut. Stop it!
Does he ever stop, or does he keep going until he hits you? Yay! Those explosions did look nice.
Very cool.
Oh, dear God. I had forgotten that this game was difficult also. But I feel like maybe like if you play it on practice, you can't get, it's one of those games where you like maybe can't get super far or something.
I think you're right.
Not that we're going to be playing very much tonight anyways, but hey dude. Good, trust me. These controls. These controls are a thing. Oh. Yippee. You're at 100%, you're good.
Is this the bot? Yep.
Yeah, but what is that? Now I don't even remember. I remembered the trash can guy. Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, I got it.
Wow.
Chew your food, dude.
It's like sometimes this game was trying to be Booger Man, and sometimes, like a lot of times actually. Wow. No. No.
Get away from me, trumpet, whatever you are.
How many fish did you eat, sir?
Ah, stop!
It's got to be one more hit if he's just doing this constantly.
Oh, come on. Oh, I should have died.
You're okay. Now.
Oh, just don't hit me with that stupid.
Don't let the trumpet fall.
Something's gonna hit me. Oh, and then the rocket. Yippee!
Wow. Okay. Do we get the fun part now?
Groovy.
Do you remember if we get the fun part? Yes, and the asteroids. Now and the bad guy in this. Do you remember what the bad guy's name is?
Chicken butt or something?
Is it really chicken?
don't
No, that's Queen Slug for a butt. You're thinking.
Yeah.
Silly.
But it has something to do with chicken.
Well.
Oh, that's that. Now is this? Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you need that shield.
Wow, that sounded as bad as Genesis sound effects do. What?
No, not worth it. Okay, you missed it anyway. Get that. You missed it.
My God! The pressure!
Get there.
Okay, so now I can take a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly! Oh.
No, you can't.
Ah, chicken butt!
No! Oh.
Oh, wow.
Why do you still have a shield?
Wow.
Oh, wait, I'm so confused.
Is there a button I'm supposed to push? Ah, there's a button I'm supposed to push.
But.
I don't know. Don't question it, man. Drink it in, man.
So is this like a level? I thought this was just like a bonus level.
I thought it was too.
But you can still die?
I guess I beat him.
And you have to beat it to...
Hey! Alright.
Now, is this what I think it is?
I don't think it's the second stage.
I think it is. It's the second stage.
You think it is?
I mean, this is the second stage.
No, I know, but...
Oh, it's this. I
No,
thought this
it's-
was later.
You thought it was the water stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the worst water stages in video games. Alright, we'll play a little bit more of Heck.
I would say this may
There's
be...
a kitty cat.
Oh, no, sorry. Ninja Turtles, obviously the first. This is probably the second water level that really gave me fits as a kid. Long before Ocarina of Time. I mean, not this, but the one we're
And
talking
Metal Gear
about.
Solid 2. Yeah. Oh, damn! I can't tell if like those spikes are actual spikes or if they're just
I
part
think
of
they're spikes.
the background. Oh yeah.
Flames look pretty good.
The game looks beautiful, honestly. Honestly, wow! Honestly is one of those phrases that I hate. So it's like you're saying honestly because otherwise you would have lied. How did I get that? You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
Or like when people say, personally, I think...
Well, I mean, whose else thoughts were you going to give me, sir? I know, I saw the hook thing.
You can still go back. The hook brings you back.
What? I didn't even push a button! I was just holding left because that's the way I died!
Well, that's Earthworm Jim.
That was Earthworm Jim 1. So we got to Heck, kinda. Didn't get to play any of the other stuff. Any final thoughts before we switch over to 2?
This game's fun. This is a classic.
It's one of those I think we're just out of practice on.
Yeah, I don't remember being this difficult, but it's possible that we're just not good anymore because we used to be good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Earthworm Jim 2 because I think it's going to feel very new to me.
Me too. I agree.
Oh, this song.
That was not good. All right, so let's switch on over to Earthworm Jim 2. That was Psychro, by the way. We looked up his name in between games.
Did this start as a video game?
Yes, the cartoon came after. So next time when you do it for Back in the Box,
I
it's
remember
not
this
licensed.
music.
I do remember.
No, but that just said licensed by Nintendo. That's why I asked.
No, it's weird. I don't know why.
That doesn't mean what I think it means.
No. See, now look at that controller. What in the world? Parachute.
This music.
You can do a snot swing.
This music is so good. Yeah. Let's get right into it.
Anything but
Okay, I remember the
tangerines.
level name. I don't know why it was called that, but
See, I don't think we owned this, did we? We definitely rented it quite a few times. Oh, man.
I remember him always just acting like he's running.
God, that's pretty, though.
Hey.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay, there's the guy. Still a little delayed.
Jump and then... Yeah.
Oh, so
now
that's how you whip in this one?
And watch me...
Alright, so that would change weapons if I could, but I can't, so I won't! Get away!
Oh. I remember this music.
Whoa!
Whoa!
So whipping it, oh, that's what the snot rocket is for. But are there also hook
Yeah.
thing? Whip hook?
Yep.
Whip hooks?
Okay. There's your barn burner.
No, that's not. That's like a homing missile, I think.
Home.
Oh,
And
yep.
get it? You're
I
right.
didn't even get it, but now I get it.
Gosh, this is pretty.
Oh, boop, boop, boop.
Now you've got... What the hell is that?
It's like a spread.
Out of his... Wow, okay.
I wanted like double jump.
Right.
Oh, the pigs. Oh, I remember this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Pig shoot.
There's the barn burner or whatever.
Did the pig fart?
I can't! Oops. Maybe I get those later. So, oh. Whee! I don't understand. I'm guessing there's a reason I have to do this. But as of right now, I don't remember what it is.
The pig shoot? Oh, you gotta take more than one?
Yeah, you gotta do it a few times. I remember that. But it's like I can just cross the water. It's not like the water kills me and I need to make a pig bridge. Oh, maybe I.
No, I think it's just for giggles.
I can't. I mean, it can't be. I thought I could like bounce on them or something.
Right. There's just literally no point in it.
Well, we're gonna move on.
Don't you remember this music?
Oh yeah, now it is.
There
There we go.
I do like how the 8-way directional aiming in this is very forgiving. Like, you just have to be in the vicinity, you know? Oh,
Yeah,
look at
baby.
you!
Whoopee whoopee!
Now, don't use it by accident.
Oh yeah. Let's.
What's this, bubble gun?
It's just bubble gum. I think it's actually worthless.
Is it from Guardians? Yep.
It's literally worthless. Whoa! Where is he?
Well, there he goes.
There's your homing.
Oh my god, he's
I
got
remember
the old
something
lady
about-
chair.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Do they hurt you or are you supposed to catch him?
No, I gotta dodge him.
Oh, God bless the 90s.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? That's all I remember about this game, but it's
I
so
thought
good.
it shot like a building, though.
No, it just the screen blows up.
Did you ever play
Oh,
the...
obviously going to bonus.
I thought it said bombs.
Oh wait.
No, it's
That's a
bonus.
bonus.
Okay. Did you ever play the HD version on PS1?
No, I don't.
I mean, on PS3 and PS1.
No.
I've downloaded the demo, and it's Earthworm Jim 1, just with prettier graphics. It is just a straight remaster, just like they smoothed out the edges and stuff, but It'd be cool if they did one of this now, just because I don't have the... Wow. Are those backpack?
It's Drew McIntyre. I guess I probably should have got. I thought that.
You thought that was the prize? Nope.
Alright, so.
Oh, what were those guns you left behind around her?
Holy cow!
Oh, well, they're up there.
I don't think it like sucked me into the light bulb.
Yeah, but it should be gone.
What?
Those look sweet. Those look like freaking Ghostbusters.
I think this is the standard. This is like the plasma from the first one. I think.
Wow.
Oh, yep.
Wow.
But it's cool looking. Oh, stupid bubble. No! Golly! Okay. What is that? Oh, that's for like a bonus game or something. What's that? That's the electric chair for some reason.
Oh, when I had to change the battery today, it was quite nerve-wracking because where I had to stand, it was right in a puddle, so that was interesting. What
did I get?
I don't know. I didn't say. I was going to ask you.
That's stupid.
Oh, that looks foreboding.
No. Oops. Oh, secret.
What was that?
It said Jim.
I know. Use the snot swing. Sound effects are on point.
No, why does it keep switching my gun? Whoa!
Heavy pigs. Were the other ones heavy pigs too, or were they just pigs? What in the world?
I just want to put them down.
Can you kill the fishbowl?
I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, that's what you're supposed to
Do I
do.
need
Stack
another
them up there. Yeah. There you go.
So do I just go?
Just go, man. Oh god, that was terrifying.
Is this boss?
It's gotta be.
Way cool!
What the heck? There was nothing there, was there?
No.
Ah!
Fish. Oh, I remember this.
And they did the Mortal Kombat fight. And he goes, oh, yep, okay.
So that's it? So that was the boss?
Was that really the boss? God bless this game. Eat more. What?
Well done. Did you think he was going to say eat more chicken?
I wanted him to say eat more chicken.
Lorenzen soil.
All right, we'll play a little bit of level 2, and then we'll move on over
I
to
don't like
the
this
scoreboard.
level, I think. Yeah, we have to...
Why am I on that? What the heck?
You're on a timer, too. Yeah,
Oh,
shoot
this crap.
Rolling. So what is this a play on? Lorenzo's soul? Lorenzen's soul? Like what? Lorenzen's soul. It's got to be a play on something.
What the heck am I supposed to do?
You gotta shoot that off so you can climb up there. It's weird that you shoot like an electric gun and it's like dong 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 dong.
This game could really use an analog stick for aiming right now.
Oh, get that.
Okay, I got it, I guess.
Holy cow. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, Fitzy's thrown 3 picks. So. He thinks I'll be okay.
Do this, fall down on it. Yep, okay. How do I do the...
It's not beat double jump.
Hello?
That was a single jump. McFly.
Jerry.
Hello.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hey, Bart.
Hey, Bart.
What the heck was that?
Was that bad? Something was hitting me. What was that thing? It was a little Milky Way galaxy.
Funky! Whoa!
Funky comedy.
Groovy!
Damn right it is. Damn right it is, Jim.
Ew, I was late.
No, Sean, I will not put it in every video. I might. I would love to know the physics or whatever they came up with for that, because that is some random electric drilling going on. I will say, this game's pretty fun right now. Can I just... Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Well... this way. Those things are making me think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Whoa!
How has that not been remade yet?
I don't know. I think
What else needs to be? I mean, probably
they ran
shouldn't
it
be
into the
remade.
ground.
Whoa!
But what I thought could or would have been remade by now is Land Before Time.
Why was there a baby?
There's
Well,
a baby.
the ant was just carrying the baby. They did make a bunch of Land Before Time movies.
No. Wait, is that what I said? Mm-hmm. Not what I meant. I meant Neverending Story.
Oh. Jess and I were talking the other day that we need to show the boys that. They've never watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
It is, it's awesome. They did make a sequel. I never saw the sequel. I don't think anybody did. Come on!
I feel like I did, but I don't remember anything. Maybe I didn't see it. Those things, whatever they are, kind of gross me out. And I don't know why.
Pretty
Or
much
they don't gross me out, it's just kind of heebie-jeebie-ish.
like unsettling.
yeah,
everything
like
in this
little,
game
like,
is
slug, grub.
for butts. Thank you, thank you.
Groovy!
Groovy. Alright. Thank you.
Funky!
Funky.
Funky!
This could be a dead end. Thank God you've got unlimited ammo on this thing. Yeah, that's a jump right there.
Whoa!
Hey, Bart. Where's the ants? This level is starting to overstay its welcome.
Oh yeah, that one had a baby.
It did.
Bob, we had a baby, eats a boy.
Wow, that was fancy. Figured I was jumping off a cliff.
Whoa!
Wham!
Oh, that was a little dramatic.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah, put them right there. Alright. Hold the car! Okay. Alright, we gotta be near a giant.
Oh,
Yep,
ugh.
okay.
Oh,
I thought
of
you
course
were-
it's riding a unicycle.
Why wouldn't it be, Sean?
I thought that was a boss. Maybe it is a boss.
What?!
Oh, it's like a like.
How do I switch? Oh, I can't even switch weapons. It is a like. Give me back my shield. What the hell is happening? You can give it a try. All right, we'll wrap this up with this larva thing.
What?
He's
Jeez.
so quick.
Okay. I need to scream. Jeez. I was trying to get on the other side. All right.
Welcome
This is
to my
way
game.
harder than it looked. Just going for it.
Yeah. Oh no! Go, Sean, go.
Oh no!
5%.
Get away! I see you! Ah! Oh god. Oh, I thought. Oh.
Dope.
Wow.
Whoa!
Taxi. It was a taxi. Yeah, well, and you got to run after him. All right, Earthworm Jim 2.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cow. This is another one smiled. These games are so freaking weird.
Oh, I like this level. I mean, I think it's kind of annoying, but it's cute.
I kind of remember it.
We at least got to show you the. Oh, it's not a
the
level.
bonus
It's a.
stage. Yep.
Oh, I got it. Oh no, this is actually kind of disgusting.
Use the bomb.
Who's?
Oh my god.
But then they. Yeah. I guess-
Mom, don't watch.
Wow. Sorry, puppies. I got that one. This is so sad.
This is horrible. And they like yelp.
Oops.
Oh, damn.
I probably deserve that.
All right.
Wow.
Any thoughts on Earthworm Jim 2? Show them before we get to the scoreboard.
It's more fun than I would have thought. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
I enjoyed it
Up until I killed all the puppies.
up until the puppy murder. That was good. Yeah, we'll just talk about the scoreboard. So, let's go on over that scoreboard right now. All right, Sean, on every episode of Versus, after we played through both games, we ranked them in 3 categories: presentation, gameplay, replay value. Presentation. Now, I will say, in my mind's eye, one of my favorite sayings on Versus here, I thought Earthworm Jim, for some reason, Earthworm Jim 1 looked way better than 2. I think I was dead wrong. They're both beautiful. They're both just, for that time, they were absolutely breathtakingly beautiful, especially now when you got such a comeback with pixel art and everything. These games are still beautiful to this day, but there's something special about Earthworm Jim 2.
I kind of agree with you. I would have thought 1 looked better, but I don't know if it just caught me off guard or what. Earthworm Jim, more 1 than 2, looked very pixely. Like, I don't know if that's just the emulation or what, but it looked way more pixely than I remembered. I remember it looking just a little bit more smooth, and I don't know.
Well, and it's also playing on a HDTV versus a CRT.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, they're both beautiful. Maybe a slight edge to 2. Sound also is very similar between the 2. Iconic music in both of them, and the sound effects, and like they're both really, really good. I don't know why, but I feel almost wrong about this, but I feel like it goes to 2. I don't know why. It's not like 1 deserves it just for being 1, but
No, I know, but one started it all. But I agree that I think 2.
to me, a sound is kind of a wash, and
Yeah.
I think maybe the graphics are a little better in 2.
But I mean, and sorry if this messed up the microphone, but like when you sit there and you think about Earthworm Jim, he doesn't just stand still like this. It's just like he's in constant movement. The animation is beautiful.
Right.
I like how the sprites have changed a little bit. It seems like they've added frames of animation compared to 1. I think 2 wins it.
Yeah, I'm good. Give it to 2.
Earthworm Jim 2 takes presentation. Now, gameplay, I think this is... I almost feel bad because it's almost like apples and oranges, because you've got, in Earthworm Jim 2, you not only have your gun and you're whipping yourself, the earthworm, you've got The parachute, which we didn't really see a whole lot of that, but there are levels that depend just on the parachute. You've got the snot booger thing coming out of your backpack. So you've got different ways, and it's just a different way of doing the whip thing, so that doesn't really matter. But the big thing is, it seems like there's a lot more. You can get a few different weapons in one, I think. You can just get the regular gun, you can get the plasma blast or whatever.
I think that's it.
But that might be it. There's so many different guns in 2 that I'm kind of leaning towards 2 for the gameplay as well.
So this is another one where I would have thought I would have leaned towards 1 because I thought 2 would have been, I thought 2 would have come off a little, what am I trying to say? Like trying too hard kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to incorporate too many new things. And Earthworm Jim's all about being wacky and over the top. I mean, the first one was. I mean, the second one is too, obviously. But I thought in 2, they just took that to the next level. Now, granted, we saw the puppies. That's a bit much in my book. But
No puppy.
it doesn't come off as try-hardy as I would have thought going into it. I'm trying to think of what to compare to. There's so many examples, but games where it's like something worked in the first one.
Yeah.
And then in the sequel, they're like, well, let's just do that times infinity. And it doesn't usually work. In this, I feel like it kind of worked. Now, granted, we didn't get to see too much of 1. I don't remember much of 2, but I know in 1 there's the water level, which I don't like, but I do like. There's the the bungee jumping thing where you're fighting
Which is
booger.
really cool, yep.
There's the disgusting slug for butt level. Like, there's a lot of like iconic, if you've played this game, a lot of iconic levels in the first one.
And the asteroid dash that you do like every other level or something, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
2, like, I feel like if we had played more in 2, it would have been more and more, oh, I remember this, I remember this, I remember this, but gosh, I don't know. 2 is honestly better than I thought, or at least better than I remembered. And like you said, the weapons add a whole new dimension. I like, it's a little thing, but it makes a huge difference. The fact that you can change your weapons. You can't change your weapons in the first one.
You get
when you get a plasma, if the next enemy you see is a little bird, you're shooting that bird with a plasma. You can't, there's a lot of things. I mean, 1's a great game, but there's a lot of things 2 improved on. The booger pack thing, whatever that is, the mechanic, like you said, it pretty much just takes the place of the whipping. I mean, you can still whip as a weapon, but they use the snot as like the swinging mechanic. I think that works a little better. You're not aiming for one individual target. You've got.
It reminds me of Super Metroid. Yep. Of the grappling beam,
Yep.
right? Okay.
I think that goes to 2 also.
Yeah, I think 2 also wins. It wins gameplay, and building off of all those things. And then the other thing I will say now, while both games are hilarious, I do think now I feel bad for how I have always viewed Earthworm Jim 2 in the past.
Yeah.
It doesn't care because it's an inanimate object, but in my mind, I really short shrifted this game for 22 years. In my mind, it didn't even compare to Earthworm Jim 1.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we owned 1. We beat it multiple times.
Yep.
We owned 1. We didn't own 2. By the time 2 came, I mean, it was 96. We were almost,
We were on to the Saturn.
we were on the
probably.
Saturn, yeah. I mean, so this was late in the life cycle, just like Vector Man 1 was. I think Vector Man 1 was 95, maybe. Vector Man 2 definitely was late in the life cycle. So was Comic Zone. You see these games that are just like beautiful. Of course, I mean, we're playing the SNES version, but they came out at the same time.
Yeah.
I have been unfair to Earthworm Jim 2
Yeah.
in my mind in the past. And I think I think it's a clean sweep, which I never would have thought going into this.
So, are we moving on to replay?
Yeah.
So, that's where I may differ with you. I could see it going either way. And I don't know, I don't want to count this against Earthworm Jim 2, but I don't remember too much of it, so I don't really know what I'm missing out on. Earthworm Jim 1, as much as I don't really like it, I want to play the water level. I want to play the bungee jump level. There may be plenty of fun levels like that in 2 that I'm just forgetting about. The one we were talking about, I don't remember if we were talking about off air or not, there's the level, I think, in Earthworm Jim 1 where you've got the puppy and you need to feed him or keep him from doing something so that he doesn't get angry or something. Like, there's all these levels that I'm like,
babies in 2.
that I want to go back and play through again. And that's not to say 2 wouldn't be just as much fun to play through again, but 1, it's almost like I know what I'm missing out on, and I know I want to go back and play it. So to me, I give the slight edge to Earthworm Jim 1, but either way, I mean, the winner has been decided. It's just,
but
is it a clean sweep or 2-1? I mean,
I'm fine with that. I'm fine giving it to 1 to give it some shine. We've done that here in the past. I think we did that with Ninja Turtles 2 and 3.
Yeah.
It's our show, so we can do what we want.
Everything's made up, and the points matter.
The points do matter.
They
matter deeply. Especially, I know Interplay, if they're still around, Playmate, whatever the hell they were, they're watching this video right now. I'm fine giving it to Earthworm Jim.
Okay. Put on the scoreboard for Earthworm Jim 1.
I do think it's almost like it's more of a known quantity, and because it was also the first time we had seen Earthworm Jim, it is more special, even if the graphics improved from 1 to 2 and the gameplay definitely improved from 1 to 2. There's something just special.
Yep.
Which is why for the longest time I said Zelda 1 was my second favorite game of all time, even though clearly Zelda 3 is a better game. A Link to the Past is a better game, period.
Sure.
It was the first top-down Zelda. It started a whole genre. Now we're on a tangent. So, yeah. Earthworm Jim 1 wins replay value. However, by a final score of 2-1, the winner of this week's Versus matchup, Sean, is...
Earthworm Jim 2.
That's it. Thank you guys so much for being here for another week of Versus. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share the video with your friends and family and all that jazz. Go ahead and hit that comment section down below. Let us know your thoughts on Earthworm Jim. Do you have special memories of this? Is 1 better than 2? Is 2 better than 1? Did you play the remaster on the PS3? Either way, like I said, hit that comment section below. Let us know your thoughts on Earthworm. And until the next time, Sean, go ahead and exit out.
Thank you for playing.